Welcome to Red Eye. Hello, everyone. I am Tom Shalhoub. Let's check in with TV's Andy Levy at the Red Eye Tease Deck. Andy.
Thanks, Tom. Coming up on the big show, a new survey reveals the favorite celebrities of Republican and Democratic voters. Oddly, Tom Shalhoub does not appear on either list.
What?
Wait, did I say oddly? I meant obviously.
Oh,
Plus, the Gary Johnson super PAC spent 30 grand on internet memes. But will this be enough to ensure that Johnson finishes ahead of Harambe? And finally, a new study says having a backup plan is a bad idea. Guess this means your job is safe, Tom. Back to you.
Thank you, Andy. Let's welcome our guests. She's such a firecracker, Katy Perry wants to wear her on her bra. Reporter for the National Review and Fox News contributor Katherine Timpf. He's smoother than a high-fiber diet, comedian Kyle Grooms. Her name sounds like an expensive ice cream. Washington Times columnist Madison Gesiotto. Delicious. And he's more reserved than Hamilton tickets. Sitting right next to me is Fox News contributor and townhall.com political editor Guy Benson. Okay, let's start the show. Democrats and Republicans have chosen their presidential candidate, but even more important, they've also picked their favorite celebrities. A survey done for market research group NPD, the NPD group, shows that conservatives and liberals have very different taste. Who knew? On the right, they prefer athletes like Sam Bradford and Jordan Spieth, while their liberal counterparts go for Stephen Colbert and Felicity Huffman. 8 of the top 10 celebs picked were Republicans. Picked by Republicans were golfers or football players, with singer Josh Groban and hunk Mark Harmon riding out the list. Democrats chose people like Regina Spektor, Taraji P. Henson, and K.D. Lang. Some celebs were preferred by both sides, including Leonardo DiCaprio, I call him Leo, Adele, Taylor Swift, and Phil Collins. Haven't said his name in some time. Phil Collins, everybody loves him.
I hate Phil Collins.
I thought you were bipartisan.
I hate Phil Collins. I get so angry whenever I'm in a public place where I have to be there, and then they start playing a Phil Collins song and I can't leave. It's upsetting.
Kat, you shouldn't even be allowed to hate Phil Collins.
Why?
You weren't old enough to remember when he was on the radio 24/7.
Thank God I wouldn't be here today.
I mean, it's amazing. You missed the flood of Phil Collins. You couldn't get away from him when I was in college. Build that wall. What do you think? I think everybody loves Adele, and the numbers bear that out.
She's okay. I don't know why people listen to it when they're sad, because then they're already sad. You know, if I'm going through something, I listen to Mike Jones or something, because I don't care. I just think I'm the best.
So wait, Mike Jones, does he bring you? If you're sad, does Mike Jones bring you up?
Yeah.
Adele. The thing is, though, the people who listen to Adele, they want to go deeper into the hole.
But why?
I don't know. I don't understand it because I don't go there.
And whose favorite celebrity is Regina Spektor? She did that one song that got played a million times.
Yeah, Democrats love her.
Very upsetting.
Okay, Kyle, what do you think? Did anything surprise you on this list?
It surprised me that we had the same tastes in athletes, and that football is a popular sport. I'm happy because I used to play football, so that's kind of cool.
Oh, you were,
yes. I got letters from universities and everything about,
Does it surprise you that football's slightly more popular with Republicans?
Yeah, I would think they'd be more tennis people.
See, that's what you think of Republicans. You think they're all at the club, playing tennis and whatnot.
Tennis, golf, and sports that have like a press box or something.
Yeah. I think
football has a press box.
It does.
I guess
You're right.
it does.
Although you probably you look like you've been around a tennis court, Guy.
I've played a little bit of tennis poorly, but I've actually been in more press boxes. I used to be a sports broadcaster, yeah.
Really? Now, how about this? Fleetwood Mac, everybody loves them. They were right down the middle.
I did enjoy reading the coverage of this stuff where they're like, oh my gosh, we've discovered that Republicans and Democrats in America sometimes like the same things. Popular culture is, in fact, popular with all of these people. I'm like, yeah, not everyone lives an insanely politicized life.
Right. Although,
God.
Here's, as you say that, it's, it's reminding me that this list, a lot of the people that had the crossover appeal, Fleetwood Mac, the Eagles, I think there was a time when popular culture was more universal and people are more divided now. The only people who made the list were like Taylor Swift and Adele and whatnot.
But that's current popular culture. And by the way, Adele, I saw her, she canceled a show this week because she was sick, and she put out a video apologizing, explaining the whole thing. It was very respectful to her fans. How can you not like Adele? You hate her.
I didn't say I hate her. I just said
You're pretty
I love
negative.
Stevie. I'm down to cry some Stevie
Stevie
Nicks.
Nicks.
Okay, I can, you know, it's not like I never cry. It's not like I never enjoy crying. Sometimes it's good for the endorphins.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I was disappointed no rappers were made the list at all.
Yeah.
Rap is the biggest pop culture
Yeah,
there is.
even
now.
from the Democrats, which I think is
Yeah,
pretty racist
yes.
of them, actually.
They are. It shows you the Democratic Party is a racist
very
party.
racist.
It shows
Very
you.
racist.
Madison, you probably don't know who Phil Collins is or the Eagles.
I actually know both.
You do, okay.
I did.
I was just making
Hotel
a remark.
California was my second grade art project. So.
So classic.
Yeah.
I think it was mine too.
But one of the things in the article, they talked about how they should use these people for endorsements
Yeah.
for the presidential candidates. But I think this far into the race, it's going to be useless because most of the people who haven't made up their minds in terms of who they're going to vote for are most likely not going to vote. I think a lot of the people that have made up their minds are highly educated, and the ones who aren't a lot of times don't get out to the polls in as high of numbers.
Are you trying to tell me that Scott Baio didn't move a lot of votes either way?
I'm trying to tell you that he did
I
not.
always find out who Phil Collins is voting for and then vote for the other person.
Boy, you really have a hang-up about
He's just
Mr.
not
Phil
good.
Collins.
He's not good.
Invisible Touch is a good song, and I will fight you over
People
this.
listen to Phil Collins on purpose. That blows my mind.
His music is too happy, and Adele is too sad.
I know.
It's
She's very
impossible
picky.
to please. And by the way, to your point, though, if you are one of these magical people who is universally loved by everyone, why would you risk that and go out and endorse either of these horrible candidates? Just step back and be like, thank you, America. You love me. I'm not going to even step into this realm.
Well, there's a downside with Trump. Obviously, people hold it against you, but I don't know. Does anyone, hold it against Hillary? I'm right wing, and I don't care if someone supports Hillary. I'm never going to hold it against them.
Yeah, I don't personally care, but some people hold grudges and want to boycott and all this stuff. It's the whole outrage industry.
Yeah. Okay, we learned a lot.